All right, here we are. Once again, new guest athlete Imam's with us. So we're excited to do some fun workout, powerlifter background. It's going to be fun. So we're going to move a lot of weight today. So Imam, what's one of the things that motivates you to compete?
For me, what motivates me to compete is benchmarking where I stand currently. I guess when it comes to the grand scheme of things, I'm really not that competitive compared to other powerlifters. So for me, it's a good environment for me to really test where I'm at, and it gives me an official kind of PR that pretty much is undisputed.
Awesome. What do you consider one of your greatest athletic achievements?
In the fall, I set some Oregon drug test state records.
Nice.
Fall 2019, before the lockdown. I set the classic raw records for squat, bench, and total.
Okay.
Then someone beat it like a couple months later, but hopefully I'll get it back.
What happened to Adam's high school bench record? He got it. Next year, gone.
Crazy. I put up a lot too, so.
Damn.
What is your greatest blunder or injury?
So knock on wood, I never had any serious injuries. But one of my biggest blunders is not having worked with a coach on a continual basis before. Currently, my coach is Peter Wynn of PDX Barbell Club, and before I would just find a template online and I would just program hop for months, years, and I realized I wasn't getting anywhere.
Right.
So finally, working with a coach on some strict programming, but also flexible too, has really improved my overall progress.
Awesome. And I think going with that, what is one of your major athletic goals right now?
My major athletic goals, I want to get a USPA. So I compete in USPA Classic Raw, and I would like to get a Class 1 total. So for the 198 class would be 1317. So to break that down, I would want a 501, 319, 501.
Okay.
Squat, bench, deadlift.
Yeah. Yeah, we're working our way up to a 1500 here
Nice.
at the gym, so we're going for eventually. We don't want to lift much more over 500. We think it'd be cool to just do 500 in all three.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
awesome.
insane.
That'd be crazy.
A couple of years from now, but we're going to go for it.
Yeah.
So what are some of the lifestyle habits you subscribe to that may benefit the average person trying to get healthy or fit?
I think, so I guess I recently stopped drinking alcohol, and I think that's helped me a lot as far as like GI health or recovery. I think prioritizing sleep has been very helpful, especially like now that I'm working from home. Getting that extra hour or two has been really helpful, and that's been super key as far as like recovery goes. And I think anyone can benefit from a little bit more sleep and diet.
Right. Good night routine, I heard, is key. Keeping your body under the same conditions every time really helps with healing. And there's too many carbs in beer, guys.
Oh yeah.
What training methods or techniques have you stumbled upon that have significantly increased your performance compared to conventional methods?
Ever since I started working with Peter, he's big into a lot of foot exercises and bracing. A lot of it comes from the Kabuki movement systems, and that has really changed my whole thing. I know, like for example, when we're doing a squat or deadlift, the open scissor, where I've always had like the upper back where I'm kind of like poking my chest out, and I think just working on postural changes to draw my rib cage in and brace harder has been really helpful in all three of my lifts.
Yeah, we had a buddy over here, Mike, he was telling us how important just like rooting is before you deadlift, so that has a lot to do with footwork too, just making sure you're set before you even try.
Even with the rooting, I switched to deadlift slippers from lifting shoes for pretty much all my lifts by now. But I used to squat in heeled shoes, and now I just use deadlift slippers because it helps the rooting as well.
Okay. If you could start your training over with the knowledge you have now, what would you do differently and why?
I remember before I tried to go for maxes a lot when I was newer, and if I could do it over again, I would just really do a lot of. If I could do it over again, I would do a lot of bodybuilding work, around 8, 10, 12 range.
Yeah.
And I would probably really build up in that point and push for rep PRs rather than just single rep PRs.
Absolutely. We very rarely max here ourselves.
Nice.
That's something we've learned over time. Because I know in high school I was always about that. How much can I max and how can I get over it? Even if it was like 5 pounds more, you know?
I mean, that was me even like a grown man, like out of college. So it was like, you know, I definitely needed to check myself.
Yeah. What is the most important piece in your home gym or any gym you work out, and why?
So the gym I work out at currently, I'm glad that we have all the equipment. At my current gym, I think the combo rack is the biggest piece. I can squat in it, I can bench in it. But during lockdown, I had limited equipment, and I didn't have the space in my car or my house to put up a rack. So I was glad to have an axle, so I can do my zerchers, I can do my tempo deadlifts, I can do my axle OHP, and that really helped my overall progress and keeping things together while I was out in the gym. Fortunately, my gym reopened in June of 2020.
Oh, nice. So what advice do you have for the average person trying to get fit and healthy?
I think watch what you eat and move. I think it's just as simple as that. I started walking a lot more during quarantine, and I think that's been very helpful for my overall recovery, overall health, overall even my strength and stuff has really benefited from just walking.
Yeah, definitely great advice. Start somewhere, even if it's small. Mm-hmm. You know, put one foot in front of the other. Well, thanks for definitely coming over, doing an interview with us. Let's get to the fun part, and awesome. Stay tuned for some more videos, guys.
Anything else you want to say or plug?
Yeah, sorry about that. You want to plug anybody, say anything? Go ahead for the next minute. It's all yours.
I think I'm good. I think we're all set. I got my plugs in during the interview.
Yeah.